What's up, guys? I want to come on here and do an actual on-camera reading with the cards. I don't know. I just feel like doing it. I hope everyone's having a good night, and I'm over here having some of my dandelion tea. No, hear me out. I put it in one of these Keurig things because I don't have like a tea bag for it. So I put it in here, and then it just kind of hangs out here, and then I let it seep. I don't know, the things my neurodivergent brain comes up with. But I want to get us a reading about the crossroads that we're all currently at. See what Spirit has to say about it. You know, help us and guide us through the right decisions to make through these crossroads. Because I know a lot of us are noticing, hey, there's a pattern here. Why do I feel like this is deja vu? Why do I feel like I'm about to repeat another cycle? Wait a minute. Let me make some choices that are different so I can get a better or a different outcome, because we all know what the definition of insanity is. It's doing the same things over and over again, expecting a different outcome. 111 on the camera as I said that. Crazy. But yeah, let's ask away. Let's see what Spirit has to say. My beautiful light Shears tarot. I love this deck so much. It was gifted to me. Well, the first light Shears tarot deck I had was gifted to me by a friend a few years ago, and then I went through like a whole hiatus of getting rid of my stuff. That was a huge lesson. But I got this for the second time, gifted to me by another friend. But let's get back to the point. By the way, don't ever let people manipulate you into doing something. Always believe in yourself and your views and all of that good stuff. And don't let anybody trick you into thinking that you need to get rid of the things that you love. Just don't do it. All right, I'm seeing the crossroads. Can't unsee it. I see what you're trying to say. I'm just gonna get a couple cards here. No flipper? No flipper? Okay. So you need to use your discernment and trust your intuition to either pick between a fiery, like passionate energy or almost like a youthful love offer. It depends on what way you look at it, because in one of my previous videos, I did mention the difference between intensity and compatibility. So when I'm looking at it from a crossroads standpoint, the King of Wands can be a very fiery, dominant, intense energy. But the Knight comes across kind of slow, romantic gestures, maybe unfamiliar. And I want to express the importance of not falling for the intensity, because the intensity is what draws you into chaos in the first place. If you think about it, intense feelings create one big ball of chaos if it's not reciprocated, right? Now, if you go in with calm and patience and understanding, which is the energy I'm getting from this picture, instead of like demanding, intense, that's your crossroads. And that's the trick to discerning whether you have learned the lesson of intensity versus trusting the unfamiliar. Let's see what else they have to say. Yeah, you're gonna have this new creative spark on what to do next. And you'll be able to take your blinders off. This Eight of Swords came out again today. This is the crossroads. You being able to trust your intuition, to understand that maybe you're keeping yourself trapped because she could take herself out. She can look in the mirror and understand why that same reflection is projecting back to her, why she's repeating the same patterns. And I want to make note of this, that it's never a wrong choice to go back to specific patterns. Now, don't hear what I'm not saying, because I don't want anybody to make repeated mistakes, because if they're stepping back into familiarity, then there's obviously still something that they have to learn, and that's not necessarily a wrong choice, right? It just means that their energy is being pulled back into that direction, and the reason why they're falling for it is because maybe there's a wound that somebody still needs to heal, right? And that's where I feel like this Eight of Swords is kind of like one of those take it how it resonates circumstances. It's either take a look in your own reflection and understand your patterns, your loops, or it could also be in a perspective where somebody else is being forced to see it. Now, the reason why I wanted to pull a third card so I can have a middle number or a middle man, and it's showing that balance is going to be restored within this, and that you are going to spark up a new idea that balances the patterns. You're going to be able to see through and balance out what maybe you could do differently in this next go around. This Saturn retrograde for a lot of us is going to bring upon this balance that we deserve. Like if you were basically betrayed in the certain dynamic, it's going to balance out in your favor. And you just have to work through your own pain that betrayal has caused, because you're free from it now. You just have to learn how to release it so you can understand that compatibility is so much more important than intensity. That's the crossroads. You got to make sure that you're able to discern and use your intuition. I don't think tarot wants to come out. We'll use some angel numbers. Usually when it shuffles a couple times and nothing flies out, I'm like, all right, move on, another deck. But I think the main message is that we need to use our intuition and practice our discernment from the lessons that we have gained through all the betrayals and heartbreaks. And now the only thing that's holding us back is ourselves. We have to make sure that we're looking into the mirror, that we're not projecting that same wounds onto others because of our pains. And that is ultimately our crossroads decision. Oh my goodness, we got so many angel numbers. Whatever, fuck it, I'll read them all. 1441. Unique skills, life goals, purpose, mastery, integrity, career growth, ambition, focus, important projects. This is a time for intense self-development. Focus on refining your craft. You already have everything you need to succeed, but true consistent practice will make you a true master. Use this time to align with your purpose and level up in your career or business. It's time to prioritize growth and achievement. I'm going to read all of them. There's there's only 4 or 5 that fell out. 6. Oh well. 0110. Belief system, authenticity, destiny, inspiration, talents, gifts, self-appreciation, gratitude, purpose. You are blessed with unique talents and skills that set you apart. Embrace what makes you different. This is your path to success. Trust that your dreams are on the way to becoming reality. Stand tall in your individuality and go after what you truly desire. Use your voice. Keep going. Like, don't let the betrayals keep you in your own prison. 7777, perseverance, perspective shift, reflection, resilience, inner wisdom, enlightenment, and determination. Now is the time to shift your perspective on the challenges that currently dominate your life. To achieve success, continue on your path with determination. Tap into your inner wisdom and you will intuitively know the right next step to take. I fucking love when they fucking validate me. Okay, 2020. Compassion, mercy, diplomacy, potential, service, healing, adaptability, renewal. Your beliefs and assumptions are validated, showing that you're on the right path. Embrace your talents and gifts, using them to benefit both the world and your own prosperity. Serve others with kindness and generosity as your potential is boundless. Six, 666. Great blessings. Self-love, boundaries, needs, positivity, wisdom, understanding, letting go, expansion. Letting go. Nurture yourself by honoring your needs, desires, and boundaries. Let go of what weighs you down and make space for meaningful experiences. Expand your spirit across all areas of your life. Embrace the big love, opportunities, or job that is about to enter your journey. Major changes, friend. 2 more. 8888. Personal power, abundance, prosperity, strength, harmony, confidence, wealth, empowerment, epic romance. All that is good and pleasant in your life is about to multiply. Angels are sending this number to reassure you of the prosperity and well-being that lie ahead. Your surroundings will treat you with admiration and respect. Use your personal power for the greater good. See, spread your truth. Talk about things. Be you, you know. Make sure you're spreading to everybody everything that you've gone through, but in a respectable way. You know, people, you'd be surprised at what type of people listen. And you'd be surprised at how much you'll actually help somebody just by hearing about your experiences. The last one, 0505, unexpected shift. Divine guidance, transformation, love, serendipity, intuition, adaptability, new opportunities. This is all pointing in new opportunities and things like changing, like I mentioned before I pulled the angel cards out. A sudden change is coming, encouraging you to follow your true passions. While it may disrupt your current path, it will lead you to where you belong. Whether that's a loving relationship, your dream career, or a new location. Embrace the unexpected, trust your instincts, and welcome to the opportunities that arrive. Spirit's making me elaborate a little bit on this because a lot of people that resonate with my energy are probably pushing through the void right now, holding that light up, what the fuck, where do I go, I don't know the next step. That's where I'm at right now. I'm fucking terrified of how I'm gonna pay my bills, but it's very predominant to the universe, or from the universe to myself, that I need to be doing this type of work. I need to be helping others. I need to be working from home due to my severe health condition and the car accident that I got into in May, which heightened my my situation, which I'm gonna call a lawyer about tomorrow. But my point is that you have to trust that leap of faith into the void and just keep holding up that lantern and just keep going, even though you can't see in front of you. Actually, you can only see what's directly in front of you, but you can't see where the road's taking you. I know it's scary, but taking a leap of faith to protect your nervous system and protect everything about you by not accepting typical corporate jobs, stepping into your creativity, taking your power back, all of those things, and not slaving your body, because your body is going to keep the score, and eventually your body is going to force you, like it's forcing me, to go inward and do the change, make the change, take that leap of faith, understanding that change comes from taking that leap of faith, and the very thing that we're always that we're all afraid of is actually the step that you need to take to get to that change. if that makes sense. That was word vomit, but I felt like I had to elaborate on that. But I'm telling you, if you just, I want to help you. If you just take that step, I can guide you step by step on how I've done it, how I'm doing it, and how I'm just trusting. Because when you trust what your insides are telling you, that will lead you to where you're supposed to go. And I think that is so, so important, because the more we neglect not listening to ourselves, the more dis-ease will form in your body. And that speaks volumes for, like, my health condition. I have stage 4 endometriosis, and it's, gosh, I have stories upon stories. If you want to hear more about it, check out my page. I post about it. I talk about a lot of nervous system stuff, and I incorporate it with tarot and pattern recognition, so that way I can help others. I also, I've been barbering specifically, but I can cut everyone's hair, any haircut you can think of. And I've been doing that for half my life. I just turned 33, and I started when I was like early teens. And I want to incorporate all of that together to help people. I have a barber chair set up here in my condo on Okaloosa Island. And yeah, I'd love to incorporate everything together. And if you're interested in booking with me, check out my website. The link is in my bio. It's not a direct link. You have to like copy and paste it or whatever. But I mean, have to deal with TikTok's algorithm when it comes to it. So I think once the profile is or has like a certain amount of likes or something like that, or a certain amount of followers, then it turns into the ability of being able to put a link on there that's clickable. But right now I just copied and pasted it, and you can copy and paste it too if you're interested in checking out my full menu of services and all that good stuff. I'd love to hear from you, and I hope everybody has a good night, and I hope my talkative ass helped you tonight. I'll probably see you tomorrow.